Welcome to Know Your Mobile. I'm Basil and this is a video review of the HTC 8S. We're going to kick things off by talking about the design, and oh, what a design it is. It looks sensational, it fits beautifully in the hand, and we can't believe this is £180 worth of phone. It feels much more premium than any Android handset out there for pretty much £300 or less, except for maybe the Google Nexus 4, but everyone knows that's just one big anomaly. So yeah, the design really wins. You've got a removable bottom portion, which is where you can fit in the micro SD card slot and micro SIM card. If we just seal that all up, you can see once it's all closed up, it feels like a unibody phone. There really is nothing giving away that the bottom portion comes off at all. Every now and then though, you'll see menus hang, which is something we're going to come on to later, but we're glad we caught that on camera. Moving back to design. Nice sharp corners, but they don't dig into the hand. They sit very, very comfortably. The pillowy backing just feels really rich. You've got a WVGA 4-inch display, which looks really nice head on. Pure white, sharp, crisp display. Pixel density is great. Definitely a pleasure to view. Viewing angles could be a whole lot better, admittedly. It is an SLCD display, so we'd love to see an SLCD2 display make it on here, but then it wouldn't be £180 and then it wouldn't be affordable, but it is. Now in terms of the UI, it's Windows Phone 8. HTC don't do all that much to customize it, so don't expect to be bowled over in terms of what HTC have done. But Windows Phone 8 has been optimized, it's clean. When the rumored Apollo Plus update lands eventually, you should see that on this device, we'd certainly hope so. It's got a 1 GHz dual-core S4 processor on board, so it's certainly powered enough. There are a lot of really great elements to Windows Phone 8. We got a lot of stick for our S3 mini comparison with this phone because we said, for example, sharing isn't as straightforward as on Android. And it isn't. We know you say it is, but it isn't. If we open a photo, for example, go into our camera roll, and we want to share this straight out to Skype, for example, we can't do that because Skype isn't on here. We'd have to open the application, blah, blah, blah. You've got a very set amount of applications you can share to. If we want to share to those, though, it's a piece of cake. Indeed, it's definitely amongst, if not the nicest user interface to look at out of the entire bunch. So that's Windows Phone 8. Now moving on to the camera, and you've got a 5 megapixel snapper on the back. We showed you a couple of pictures just now as we dipped into the photo gallery. The results generally look really nice indeed. Macro shots come out pretty well. You have to play a bit with focus every now and then, but the inclusion of the physical camera button makes it for a really, really nice addition. The flash works a treat, as you can see. Flashed up the shot and even fixed the white balance in the process. And video is recorded at 720p with continuous autofocus. There was a little bit slow to change exposure, but having said that, for a budget phone, it definitely performed well, with the content perfectly viewable on the screen itself and on YouTube and HD monitor. Moving on to performance, and we showed you that glitch before. Every now and then when we come to swipe in between menus, we'd actually lock out and just the screen would hang every now and then. This happened about 7 or 8 times in our weekend and then some with the phone. So bear it in mind. It's not a deal breaker. It never actually hung more than 3 or 4 seconds, but it's definitely something we haven't seen on any other Windows Phone devices, and it's something that we would expect HTC to work on in the future. As far as battery life goes, 700 mAh battery on it performs very, very well. You last about a day and a half, if not 2 days, with email sync on and everything like that. We in fact did some tethering, picture taking, etc., and we were still able to get a day and a half out of this device with ease. So yeah, that's our quick hands-on review with the HTC 8S. We absolutely love it. The design's a real clincher, as is the price. There are a few niggles here and there, but if you can overlook them, then you'll be very, very happy with this phone. Thanks for watching Know Your Mobile.